Hi there. I want to say that today is a beautiful day. And I wanted to remind everybody that God says that there is a time for sorrow, a time for mourning. But He also reminds us that our grief can turn into joy eventually. He gives hope to those who suffer. And that our tears are not wasted. He also reminds us that all things, He turns all things into good for those who are working for Him. So we need to remember that. I don't want us to focus on the bad. Let's focus on the fact that because we love Him, God, that we will see better days. And I want us to focus on the fact that when Jesus was on the cross, He said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." And we need to be bigger than that. We need to stop pointing our fingers and blaming people. We need to stop. We need to not hate anybody. We need to stop the accusations. We need to be the ones that are spreading love. We need to forgive. It may take some other people longer than others. We need to remember that our children are watching us. We are their examples of how to overcome difficulty. Our children are going to look to us at how we respond to certain things. And we have to be the example to other people who don't know how to love and forgive. Forgiveness does not mean that we agree. Forgiveness does not mean that we condone. Forgiveness means that we acknowledge and that we leave things in God's hands. We are not the judge. We have feelings, but we are not the judges. God is the judge. When we call somebody out on something, we are observers. And we are pointing out, we are not judging, but we are pointing out what is right and wrong. And then we let it go. We have to remember Titus. In the book of Titus, it tells us to tell somebody once, tell somebody twice what the truth is. And then we leave them alone to be self-condemned. We don't condemn anybody. They condemn themselves. And then we walk away. Walk away. Let it be. We don't argue. We stand our ground. And then we walk away. We turn the other cheek. And we go on and we stand firm and we continue to spread the word, the good word, the gospel, the truth. Everything that Jesus tells us to do. We are not Christ, but we need to be Christ-like. He was accused of many things. And he knew, he came to this earth knowing full well that he was going to be persecuted. But he did it anyway. Jesus says, they hate you because they hate me. And yes, they do hate us for spreading the truth. Because when we tell the truth, we're putting a mirror in front of their faces. They don't like that. They don't like when they have to look at their own sins. That doesn't mean that we're perfect, because we have our own sins that we deal with. We just don't wear them on our sleeve. We need to stop moaning and groaning. We need to just pick up the pieces, move forward stronger than ever, and spread love again. We need to join with the people who are joining us. We need to hold their hands, the people who are converting over to our side. I don't mean the political parties. I mean those who are accepting Christ. The Bible was very political, but it was also very loving. It was also about faith. So let's continue to have our faith, guys. Let's be open and have our arms open to those who are turning to Christ in this dark time. Let's open our arms and welcome them with our whole hearts and show them what Christ is about. Let them see why we fight so hard to bring them to our Lord. God said that many will die. Jesus says that many will die for his name. And it's starting. It's starting. And we have to be the strong ones. Okay? So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's remember. Let's hold each other's hands. Let's just spread love, guys. Let's do that. It may be hard. Many of us have lost people we love that are close to us in our families. And it's difficult. It really is. But we have to remember that Jesus gives us hope. It's because of him and his blood that we have that hope. Let's not make that in vain. Let's not turn that ugly. Okay? I love you guys so much for being here with me. Let's pick up the pieces. Let's dust off ourselves. Let's not walk around in sackcloth like we're victims, because we're not. We may be getting attacked, but we are not victims. We are the warriors. Okay? We are chosen. We are warriors. We are fighters. We can do this. I love you guys. Be safe out there and stand firm, because we win. Have a good night.